All right. And we're back. This is floor 2, man. This is where shit gets real. Oh boy. So, this is where things get a little fun. Oh my god! Not really. So, I'm Eric. I heard from Gil that you're looking for the commander. Well, you'll have to go even lower, and there are some bad things happening down there. So, remember Meryl from the second game? She basically would tell you what items did. This is what these guys are called. They're called assessors. They don't sell things, but this is how you figure out, yeah, you can see, like, descriptions. So, there's, I think, 2 of these guys in the game, and, yeah, that's what they're there for. They also tell you hints, too. Oh, a head eater in a single bite, they say. Oh, that's conspiracy theory rhetoric. I don't trust that guy. Alright, so this is the Noble's Graveyard. This is where the fun starts. Okay. Oh, you see that shit, you know it's real. Alright, so this is where the game is actually simultaneously easier and more challenging at the exact same time. So, I'm going to ignore that ghost, because the ghost is just a piece of shit, and I don't care about it. Now, ghosts, I think, take more damage from Holy, which is what Light Needle does, but, fuck them. They do not drop anything worth your time. They can drop, bloodstones and moonstones. Rarely. But they do not have any static drops. So remember how I said you need that key? This is no joke, alright? So if you do not have the Key of the Dead, you're not going to finish the game. I strongly, and I mean I strongly, encourage you to do this. Get it. Don't fucking ignore it, okay? It's no joke. You need that key. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to finish the game. So, like I said, there's no button in this game, as it's called in the other ones, where we just tap, like, select. We actually have to use the key on every fucking door that it needs. So, I mean, you could do that in Kingsfield, like the other ones, but in this one in particular, well, you're on your own there, Jimmy. So, this area is actually pretty easy, but it does introduce, pretty much all the mechanics we need to know, alright? Listen to that stock sound effect. God damn. Alright, so just go over here, activate that, and it gets rid of it. I don't know if it's enough to kill me in one hit. I don't want to find out. I've never been hit by it, and I don't want to know how much damage it does, because I guarantee you it's probably exactly 95, and enough to kill me in one hit. So, just ignore it, okay? That was a lot of bony boys. Come here, boys, I got something to say! Alright. But yeah, this is where the game starts to get kind of easier. This is actually a very non-stressful area, but it starts to do the Kingsfield thing, alright? Now, if you're unfamiliar with what I've just scientifically dubbed the Kingsfield thing, I'll let you know what it's all about, okay? Kingsfield is all about getting keys in certain areas. Fucking pick it up, thank you. It's about getting keys in specific areas that open up other areas that have NPCs and other keys that daisy chain off of each other to where by the end of the dungeon branch or the area, you're essentially using everything in a very non-linear but linear fashion. That's the very scientific, the Kingsfield thing, okay? I can't stress to you enough that that is the level, like, trope that this level has, and how you have to understand it. So we've already actually picked up a key that we didn't know was a key yet. We need the dragon stones, or sorry, dragon crystals as they're called. Oh, goddamn. So this is a shortcut, if I remember correctly. This is better. How much health do I have? Okay, good. Ooh. I think this is the light one. No? Oh, I know what this is. This is the dungeon one. That's right. I think that's just Verdite. I'm pretty sure. Phantom rods. Hey, I know what those do. Did I turn this off? Good. Phantom rods, those actually let you see illusory walls. Now we need the dungeon key to open that up. Not like the dungeon, the level, it's just called dungeon key. So, like I said, the Kingsfield thing is in full fucking swing, baby. My stomach is just growling at me. It is not happy. I'm sorry if you can hear that. But, no, the Kingsfield thing is officially in swing, alright? So we needed 1 dragon tree fruit, and then we also need a truth mirror. I think it's truth glass, I'm pretty sure. Truth mirror, I think is what it's called. And then we also need the dungeon key and the green phantom rod. And then that's going to let us go... You see what I mean? Like, this is how Kingsfield progression works. It's not like you're, you know, fucking... Like, in Dark Souls, you have keys, but they don't have that daisy chain effect, you know what I mean? Not like in Kingsfield. Kingsfield is like the one example of the FromSoft game that does this the most, and you're not losing your mind. That is an infinite pit, you will die. I'm not fucking around with that. I'm not exaggerating, that is an instant kill. Oh, and also... What the fuck? Where did you come from, you piece of shit? Fuck you, man. Alright, whatever. You can make me step in the shitty poo-poo doo-doo water, that's fine. I don't care. I don't... Whatever, man. Be like that. See what I care. I'm in a really bad position right now. Yeah, I'll use a fucking antidote. Why not? Okay, I thought I used the recovery medicine and got a little scared. Alright, so these Sasquatch-looking motherfuckers, they don't do all that much damage. You can see they do about 20 per hit. Which... Well, they didn't obviously graduate from walking away from the door, and that's fine with me. This is also another one of the, quote, trademark Kingsfield things, is we're gonna get a key to an entirely different area that's like hours away from now in this next room. So, when I said this level does the Kingsfield thing, I wasn't exaggerating, and I'm not using my dragon tree fruit because I want to make sure I don't accidentally fucking gobble one down, because it's 120% necessary to finish the game. Like, you can't beat the game without having one. You could buy one, technically, but I ain't doing that shit. So, these are the gloves. Now, this is why I also said, remember how I was like, oh, Seth said to kill the enemies at least once, right? This is why you do it. If you don't... What? Thought I had more health than that. Whatever. Oh, I'm thinking of my other character where I had, like, fucking everything already. So yeah. Killing every enemy at least once, important shit. Alright, and you can actually walk away. So this lump of sulfur is the earth key seal, or the earth seal, sorry. That is a 120% required item. You cannot finish the game without it. You need to get that item. What this is for is actually for the next floor. It's like 4 fucking keys. 2 of them we need to get in this dungeon, and then 2 of them in the next dungeon. So, like I said, this is the Kingsfield formula. If you've ever played any of these games, you understand how this works. Now, you're probably like, Seth, this looks really slow. These guys take a lot of hits to go down. You're not wrong. They do. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna do 1 dragon fruit. I'm gonna call it dragon fruit because... dragon tree fruit, dragon fruit. I grow them every few hours in RuneScape, okay? Can you blame me? I've got a little bit of an aversion to them. I'll try not to use the other one out of habit, because, believe me, you're going to use a lot of them by the end of the game. However, to compensate you for that, this is actually going to have, this dungeon in particular that we're in right now, this, like, specific floor, I should say. When I refer to dungeon, I mean, like, the floor, if you're curious. This one has, I think... I want to spitball and say 3 dragon trees things, whatever. I'm like pretty damn sure. So you're not gonna like dead game yourself. I mean, it's borderline fucking possible to dead game yourself. Did I already get this, or am I losing my mind? Nope, I have not got this yet. Bloodstone. Don't fall in the hole. You might be like, that's really dumb. How could you fall in there? I've done it. So this is Verdite. Verdite. Pick it up, damn it. There we go. Magic increase, baby. That's all that shit you need. It's really expensive and really rare. So you need it to increase your magic stats, because increasing your magic stats passively is an absolute bitch. Trust me. You don't want to do it. Like, I mean, like how I'm training strength. It's really annoying. So you're also probably like, oh no, you got cursed with like being blind. That sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Let's not make a mistake about it. But it's not that much of a big deal. Those ghosts only do 1 damage per hit, I think. And they only cast dark, that I can tell. So they're not a big deal. Don't worry about it. So we got the Verdite. We got our Seal. Orc. So this first part of the dungeon's actually done. This has actually got like 3 in this one. So that's the other thing too. The Kingsfield thing, trademark, is each dungeon you go into, like the area or whatever, they almost always have like 3 or 4 little mini dungeons in it, and they almost always have extra shit. So now we finally got some booties, baby. All right. So trust me, if you haven't been sold on the idea, that's fine. This game's not for everybody, not a fucking pussy casual like you, alright? This is a man's game. For man. That's fair. Nah, in all reality, this is the level that will probably sell somebody, I think, on the idea. I think there's an item in here too, right? No? That's fine. So we basically exhausted that branch of the dungeon. Now, if you really want to, you can talk to him. But there might be good left. Yeah, he also tells you a secret about the feather boots. Now, I'm gonna do a little bit of a spoiler here. The feather boots don't actually work correctly. Allegedly in the Japanese version, they... Apparently you could walk over pits. That shit doesn't happen, and oh my god! What the fuck is this? It's Lizard Man! They're in like all the Souls games. Holy shit, were they in this first? They're in every single fucking Kingsfield game, I'm pretty damn sure. So these guys, in case you couldn't tell, can cast fireballs. Do you want to know how much damage that does? Probably all my health in like a second if I'm not careful. They have... Fuck, that was like too close. They have a lot of damage output. It's unfucking believable how much damage these enemies can do. And almost every Kingsfield game, they're the fucking biggest problem, is enemies that can actually fight back. So, alright, we can swap out to iron boots to night boots. And we've already got to gear up. Gotta move that gear up! Alright, this is locked, right? Yeah. That one's endgame. That's a Verdite, I'm pretty sure. Fuck. Oh, fuck, shit. I moved like 2 inches and these assholes have already spawned in. Okay, so this is why I was not exaggerating when I said you need to actually learn how to fight. Because circle strafing can only do so much. These enemies make you have to rely on positioning, and you can't fucking let them get an inch on you. You can let them hit each other. It's actually quite easy to do. But, no. This is where shit's... It looks derpy now because the height elevation kind of fucks their pathing up. But believe me, that shit's dangerous. This is required. This is the truth mirror. Well, there's 2 of these. They're not required, but you know, pick it up. Just do it, okay? I think that's all the chests in this room too. They're all empty except those 2. So yeah, this is the whatever you want to call this. I don't even know. It's not even a dungeon. Fucking lame dungeon. You call that a dungeon? Pfft, whatever. So we don't need to go to the graveyard area. Not for a little bit. So this area we have to come to later. We could technically do it, but it's a royal pain in the ass if we try to do it right now, trust me. So, let's see. I'm gonna heal. Just to be... What? I was like, why the hell? It looked like it only healed like 1. Okay. So, this part, absolutely required. If we don't do this, shit's gonna get bad real quick. Okay. Now this, I believe... I actually don't remember what this is. Oh, this is Key of the Dead area, that's right. So this area we have to go through, because this branch of the dungeon is actually where we get the next dungeon key. You see what I was talking about earlier? Like, okay, I'm not going to use any magic. It's tempting, because I need to save my dragon fruit. I'm just going to call it dragon fruit. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. But we need to get this. That's all there is to it. This is the edge we need. First time I played the game, I didn't have the key. Go figure. It was a nightmare. It's because I didn't know that that shit was glitched. So, this is... I do love this next new enemy we're going to get shown in a second. And you're going to go, holy shit, that's pretty goofy. Don't worry. It's fucking great. So... but yeah, we're going to have to get more jam for our jelly. Antidotes. Cool. You can also change that message if you want. I don't remember what it's defaulted to. It's like item search. I'm really just not in a good posture today. I feel like I've been hit by a car. That's also because I've been extremely overworked lately. Probably that reason. What do? I think there's... one of these I think has an illusory wall, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. No, actually they don't have illusory walls. I think this just has nothing in it. It's just shit garbage to waste your fucking time. Actually, how many... Oh, I only have 1. God damn it. So look at this jackass. Feed me, Seymour! This is the leveled up head eater. They cast poison, and you absolutely do have to circle strafe these guys, because otherwise they will chomp you or spit on you and poison you. So, you know what they also look like to me? And I can't be the only one who thinks this. They look like the fucking monster in Jimmy Neutron. The lima bean monster in Sheen's Nightmare. Yeah, now you're looking it up and you're going, holy shit, it does! Yeah, Seth's not so stupid, is he? Well, I watched Jimmy Neutron, okay? That explains everything as to why I'm a fucking idiot, right? So, like I said, though, this dungeon's required. And if this is another thing, too. If you get to a certain point in the game, and you're like, the fairy won't talk to me, she's not there. Well, did you do the thing? No. This is one of the reasons that can happen. I think there's only like 2 more of these. Oh, this isn't it. This is not it. This is the next room is the one. But yeah, they look like the fucking... It's lima beans, right? Like Sheen's like afraid of lima beans or whatever. In the end, they cut the lima bean apart. Why do people dislike lima beans? I don't understand that. Is it just some sort of boomer myth that like kids hate lima beans? Lima beans are the tits. Well, they're not the tits. I guess they're just like a... They're just like a D cup, I guess. You know, they're still really cool, but like a little bit bigger is always a little bit better, right? They're not like pinto beans, okay? Pinto beans are the wonderful natural F cups, okay? That's like the best. Those are the beans that are the tits, okay? Pinto beans are the workhorse of all beans. This is what we're reduced to playing Kingsfield 1. Talking about breast sizes and beans in the same sentence. Yep. They're totally comparable subjects, right? So this asshole is obviously different than the other ones. He took all of his vitamins. Oh, you fucking shit. Get out of here. What is it? Oh, fuck you. I don't know how much damage this thing can do with a melee attack, and I don't want to find out. It's probably enough to kill me in one hit. Oh, you goddamn piece of shit. There we go. So he drops the Dungan key. We actually do need that. Like I said, 100% required. And yeah, you can also see where the items are actually placed in some of the, like, the background detail. It's pretty cute. It's a clipping thing, you know, it's what we did back in the day. Can't complain too much. Okay, I don't think there's anything in this room. I think it's just a bloodstone, I think. Yeah, that's right, fucking scream at me, it's what gets me off. So, I also haven't mentioned this yet, but enemies can... Oh, I think maybe I did. Enemies can actually infight each other, but they won't attack each other. They'll deal damage, but they will never go, oh, fucking, what'd you say about my mother? They will never do that. And here's where someone's like, did you know that that ghost actually has a, like, really good endgame item in it? That's nice. I'm not killing it. It takes too fucking long. Oh, damn it. There we go. So you do eventually get a master key if you're curious, but that's not till the end of the game. I'm not sure if that key can open up every single door that you haven't opened, but I would imagine it can. I think it's coded that way. Oh, Jesus. No! You fucking shitter, you just throwing your snot at me? Oh. Yeah, steal my kill, why don't you? Thanks. Oh, fuck. You can be like, this looks like it's really easy. Why are you fucking it up? You have no idea how actually awkward this dodging and shit you have to do is. Gotta focus for this. This could go south really fast. I don't have a good vantage point, that's the other reason. Kingsfield's not exactly a fast game, but it is a lot about positioning, if you couldn't tell by now. Okay, I think this is a... What is this? Is it armor? Oh, it's a bastard sword. Well, that's just great. I'll put that on my wall. I've got like 50 of them now. And if you're like, so do enemies have a drop bias? Do they drop certain things? Yes. Other than if they're scripted to drop something, an enemy can always randomly drop a specific item it's coded to. So like, there we go. If an item, like let's say ghosts, for example here, I know for a fact ghosts can drop, oh hell, I can't not use magic. It's too fucking... It's just too good. I can't help it. Oh, you piece of shit. It saves you so much fucking time. That's why I love using it. It stun locks enemies and lets you get better hits. You can say, aren't you nervous about wasting it? No, not really, but like, god damn it, it's so inconvenient without it. Because it's not like in other games where you can comfortably finish things without magic. It's just more of a help. In this game, it's a damn requirement. So, I don't know what to tell you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So like, enemies can drop like random loot. Like ghosts can drop moonstones, I think is their random drop. It's not really like gonna make a huge difference, trust me. But it's enough to where it can be a problem if you're not careful. So, that's why I say, just kill every enemy at least one time. Because... it's just not worth it. There we go. Get that magic up. Now I really have a hankering for some lima beans. Not gonna lie. I like beans, man. They're good. Alright, so this is... We're gonna pause here, I guess. We're gonna go back to the save point, because I'm trying to keep this as legit as possible. Because I obviously could just use the in-game save feature, but this feels more convenient, you know what I mean? Like, oh, Seth knows what he's doing. He's a man. So, I'll see you guys in the next one.